Okay, hi. Um, let's directly continue, I think, with the storyboard for this project. I want to see that if I could get as much as possible done, so then I can do like the interesting part in like sketching and drawing. And not just like take notes on what I want to do. Okay, so we were at scene 5. Not sure something's weird with the record player, because it's sometimes so quiet today and sometimes louder. But let's hope that's all fine. Okay, so where is scene 5? Um, Moves outside, looks directly left to the seal looks back. Yeah, that we have. So let's try to get 5 down there too. I feel like this is now too quiet. But that at some point the volume gets up again. Hmm. Let's do S6. Okay, let's not. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's meant to be that way and I didn't recognize last time I heard the record. But I guess I'll just let that run through, and then when I switch records, we'll see if it works or not. Okay, so let's do this. Get some frame again. And then get down back to the size we want. And then next scene will be, let's see, seal runs through icy region, character runs after, in the style of the killing time. Let's see if I find that. Yeah, like so I will either redo this, right, and do the animation myself, or get this in higher quality and cut it out. Well, I guess I already have it cut out, I think. So this would just need to be either made or used in this quality, or in a better quality, but in this style. But I think I already planned to redoing the body. So the question here would be, do I want them to be running at the same time, like the seal and the character, or do I want them to or do I want to cut between them and show them running individually? Now the music has the correct level. I'm not sure what the thing before was, but maybe the switch between loudness levels isn't good or something. Anyway, what do I want here? Let me sketch both, maybe. So either I would have the seal run with the character behind. Or I would do just one thing zoomed more in and have just the running animation. Or for the seer, rather the jumping, robbing animation. And then switch to the other and switch to the character. I think I want to do that. I think I want to make 2 scenes out of this and then switch between them. Switch between them as like several times to then have like the seal moving and then the character moving in like the style you see in the top right. So let's have the seal, and then I'm currently noting what assets I need to do, which SVGs I will create, and what animations I will do. And I think I already have the seal. Yeah. So what I would need to do is running or robbing animation. So let's say seal movement animation. And then let's split that here. For the next scene, then I would do the character. Let's do the outline in purple again. For the next scene, I would want this, what we see in the top right now. But then again, I should also draw that in here. I down below also need the background, right? And the background here, I guess will be just add water in like the icy region. But I need like a moving background here. So let's just say we have this, and then it's icy, but I need to know that. So I guess from the this is really annoying with music, right? Not sure why it does that. Well, whatever. So I already have the background from the scene before. So I guess I'll just note here that it should be longer. Longer for later animation. And then I'll just do the animation here of moving the background. Background moving animation. And then I'll just reuse that on top here so that I here also have the same background. Maybe I'll just start at a different position. And then all that is new here Did I increase the size? All that is new here will be the character running. So we again have the water, the ice, and then the character above that. But let me turn the record real quick and then I'll keep on going. And then I'll also quickly look into the input devices. And we'll look if I maybe unchecked that the audio device is automatically changing its loudness value. So let's see. Record player properties. 51. No, like that's turned off. That should actually work. We'll see. Okay, so here I need the character. So let's just sketch that. And then this would be like more of the side view. So I think I cannot reuse the asset I will have made before, where here for the camera I have the same model but in a front view, and then for this I need to do it more from the side. So I will need to see if I can use the same, maybe in this position when it stands up. Maybe that could be also used for the camera. So let's just hope we can reuse that. And therefore we wouldn't have any new assets here, but we would need to create the animation, the running animation. So character running animation. And then let's note that here with the assets, where is camera? This one. Let's note that needs to be slightly tilted for running animation. Okay. So we have that. There's nothing more to that. Then we just switch between them. Runs through the region. And then we'll switch between them like for a longer time. So this would be like a cut between them back and forth, and you would expect it to be maybe like some seconds or something like that, but that should be like longer, and like it should cut in the moment where one would think that it's now enough and that it should have already ended, like this running. And then I want to cut back into the total of both of them, where it's the same view as in this scene, this one, so that I can then show that they didn't move far. So even though they ran for a while, they actually didn't get far. And I hope that that will be kind of funny, but like I never did something like this. And I'll be like quite eager to find out if things that I imagine here will actually be like funny cuts or funny things to happen. Or if it's like will all be just a waste of time. But I want to try this, so I'll see how the result will be. Let's see, igloos. We need one with a door. So I guess I'll just combine things. So then when I will do that, I guess something like this door, like just wooden anything. And then I definitely want like more of this comic style look for the igloo. Let's see some more. Let's open this in a new tab. Yeah, something like this, but mirrored and then with water in the background. So I definitely want to cut back to that. Oh, wrong tool. So I want to cut back to that and then have them moved but not far. So I guess when I have the scene before, the igloo must be just partly seen and way closer here, so that it makes sense that when I zoom out and then actually have it like this, that they maybe started here and then now they moved till there. So maybe make those nodes in a different color. So we have the seal and the character, and then we have their positioning, which will not be too far. So I think for this I need no new assets, because we already have the seal, the character, and all the assets from the background. This will just be positioning. And then we have this, and then I want to switch the face. The question would be if I here just change it there, or if let me open the face I want to switch to. That Twitch TV DD. So that's not seeable. Open image in new tab. So I then want to switch to this face for the character. And I think I want to like cut to a close up and then do the switch to this face instead of either letting it be in the same size and adding the face here, or zooming into the face. I think a cut would be better. The question would be though, if I cut to that, which face does it initially have? But I guess like we have some switch to an angry face here, which will be for the start before the running starts. So I think I want to like stick with the same face here, and then just switch that to the Diha, whatever it's called, if spoken out. So scene 9, I think I don't even need the frame here, right? Would just be close-up face. I think I did some yellow for that every time. And then we will have like the same assets here again, I think. But what will be new will be the animation. So let's note angry face 2 DD emote animation. And then that's not true with all the assets because we need that emote. So we need to get that emote. Interesting point also will be for this scene. Like this might be too stale if I would not change anything there and would just have a picture. So maybe I need some breathing animation. But that then might break the cut to the face, and that might hinder understanding that the face is because they didn't come far. So let me think. I think I'll go for that with that for now. And then like if I want to later increase details or animation or anything, I can always do that. But like to ever getting close to actually finishing parts of this project, I should not add like sugar everywhere, where I'm not even know if everything will work out at all. So we'll just stick with that. We do no animations in the 8th scene. And then we have the 9th. And from there we go and kill the seal, I think. Yeah, duck face, character stabbing seal way too often. So let's get the bigger pen again. Scene 10. I should maybe draw just some of these. That will be way more efficient. Redo the last, and then I'm fine with that. Then maybe also I don't even need to like do the horizontal lines. Okay. We'll never learn to not activate this tool after using it. But now I don't need to draw more rectangles, so no problem there anymore. Okay, so we have more of that now. And then for the next scene, we need stabbing the seal. And for that, I wonder if I go into here, if I just do the sitting position of the character, and if I have the character ready to animate, then I wouldn't have no problem to do the sit position. So I think just go sit position and then killing with the knife. Although to the theme of this, for the stream this is for, clubs are more or like strong big weapons. So it might be nice to, instead of having a small knife and having the character knee there, to have like a super big sword, which would be like, wouldn't make sense that they would be able to carry that, but they like draw that out, and then just smash the seal and then repeat that. Let me switch the record to like another one. I think I want to go with Dream State and Why She Sleeps Today. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so we'll now see if we again have the loudness problems with this record. And if we do, let's hope that there's just something wrong with Windows today and the sound levels there are switching, and not that the record player actually has some internal problem That wouldn't be so nice. Okay. So where was I? Right. So we have the scene. I think after this scene with the face switch, I either want to like show the character and the seal. Definitely looking at the character. And then cut to the next one, where then out of nowhere this big sword would be there. And then I do the cut smashing thing. Okay, the loudness problems are here too. Let's hope after restarting the computer, like tomorrow, that won't be the case anymore. And then maybe if it's too annoying, I'll just switch to music streaming app soon. Okay. So, either that or after the phase, I think it will be funnier to, after the phase, directly switch into this animation. Because then there's no time for preparation on what will happen. And I think in that case, when you are like unprepared for something to happen, that makes it funnier most of the times, because like often the joke comes from the unexpected thing to happen, right? So even if they would predict that the seal might now be smashed, even then the sword might be a surprise there. So I definitely need the sword. We don't have that yet. We actually might or could reuse the swords we need for the first scene. But I think it would be nicer to have another one. Maybe sword berserk. Maybe in like the berserk style. Just big tanky sword. The other assets should be able to reuse them, and they can stay the same. Background also, but I will need to have another phase switch here, or not a switch, but directly start with another phase. So let's see and grab that. Do I know the name out of my head? Is it something with rage? Rage? Okay. Open a new tab. I think I want to go with something like this, or like a similar version of this. So that should be like the head here. And the music again turned super quiet. Okay. Let's stick with that. Like, if it will be for a longer moment that it will be super quiet, then I'll do something about it. I did do a Windows update yesterday, so maybe it's just that. Let me also quickly see if I have any filters, but I don't. Okay. And the properties just normal. Okay. Strange. Fine. So we have that. We most likely will use Gashi Hyper. And then here this here, and then for that we need the slashing animation. And also I need to adjust the seal. But I think I don't want to take the effort and actually like adjust the seal so that I do individual cuts in it. But I think I'll just do a meshed seal and then just add just let the sword keep hitting that. So that would be deforming the seal to meshed state, and then also I need some blood splatter effect. Because the goriness also is fitting here, like for the project and the stream this is for. Okay, so does this scene need anything more? I think deforming matched state and then also deforming to sad seal face. That will also, I think, make this better. And then I think this the scene will be done. So that will be the stabbing, now slashing, no longer stabbing. Music is quiet again. Music is loud again. And then this will be the stabbing, slashing scene. Next scene planned would be cut to the face, So let's do the let's do this again. So we know we need some emote here. Cut to the face, and then I noted some giggling emote. So let me see what we have there. Giggle. So the problem with the giggle emotes is that they kind of also live from the movement. So if I have this, then well, I can do that here, right? Because I'm in the supercut, if that's called a supercut, I don't know. Like in the close-up. So then I would just take this emote and like get one frame of it and do the up down animation myself. So I would have this green arms cut out and like the face, but the body would still be the same, so I would remove the blue part. Which would mean that I need I would need people giggles, and then I need to cut out one frame, and then up down animation. And then the plan was there to take some funny or crazy voice line that was said by the streamer on stream, and then just out of context put it there. And I also noted that I want blood here. Question would be if I then really do that. Let's see that later if I actually do it. When I actually do it. Because that might be hard to establish or do with the emote so that it looks good. Because the emote should look like nearly the same and should be good to identify. So maybe I'll not do blood. So let's put a question mark there. Okay, and I think I don't need any more animations here. We have no cuts of between the faces. We just start with the face moving up and down. And then because the body will be always seen in all the scenes, that should be enough so that like at this point it's established that whenever we see that body with an emote on top, that's still the same character. Okay, so my idea was voice lines where the streamer threatens the chat, but then put it in a way that it threatens like all seals ever. And then next would be long cut to black. Don't need to note that as a separate thing here, I think. And then this would have been the first day, and then we go to the next day here. I'll let this song run through, or this and then this record side, and then I think I switch to digital music. Because it's just getting me out of thinking every time the music loudness value drops and gets back up again. So then we have this cut to black, and then the next scene would be voiced with how this situation came, where the streamer would go killing Seal all the time, which is like a meme in the streamer's chat, or was at the time. So this would be voiced something like it all began with their journey home with the Seal taxi driver, which showed them their favorite decks of card, which is also like an inside joke thing. And then the streamer snapped. They killed their first seal there for the deck of cards. So for this situation, I need a taxi. So maybe just draw a yellow car, I think, or sketch, not draw here. And everything, nothing of this deserves like be named actual drawing or something, or actual sketching. So we just have this, and then we also would need a road here, I think. And then I wonder if I want some background, or I could maybe just go like plain low effort background. But that will be the same question as with the like first frame, where I would need the Elden Ring Malenia fight background, and with this scene where I need the icy region background, and then also this background. So I have to see how I do the quality of the backgrounds. Most likely at first just some sketched simple low effort things, and then I see how much effort I put into increasing the quality there, or maybe ask someone else to help with that. Let's save here once. So I definitely want this taxi to be driving. So I will have again a longer background, and then spinning wheel animation. So background long street lane fields, and then I need the background moving animation and car wheels spinning. Let me start music on my PC. Let's go with like the same music but digitally. So that was Prim or Primrose or however that's called. Let me see I think the loudness is okay for this stream, but it's too loud for me. So I go down here, but up there I think should be good. Something like this I guess. That should be fine. Okay, so for this taxi, because what we will have, right, will be that the seal is driving the taxi. But I think I just want to not show that already in the scene, so it'll be more of a surprise. So like even in the voicing, it will not be mentioned, I think, and then when the cut inside the taxi comes and it's just a seal, that hopefully will be another not funny but like strange moment to then process, and like that I think is also like entertaining to just have things happen you don't expect and have some kind of randomness. So I think this will be it starting the scene. And then I will have to have the inside of the taxi. And my idea was to have this from in front of the car. Because when I did the notes, I seem to have thought that that would be easier. Okay. So if I do that like this, let's get a new tab here because that emote is no longer related. So this is definitely a taxi, right? I was wondering how would I get the seal into that now. Let me open the seal I have. So this is the seal I already have, and also like the style all of this will have. So I guess I might just mirror like the direction of the face and then have it something like this. And then I definitely would need, again, a part of the body so that it's clear that this is, again, the same character. And then I can do like the emote replacement again. So I think that will be fine. I wonder if I want like any details, like maybe a steering wheel or something, but I guess that wouldn't be needed and would just hinder like having as much space as possible for this, which I think is also why I would definitely choose a frame as small as possible. So that I can see as much of the actual faces and reaction and the emote switch and whatever here in the scene. Especially because I like also have this card in there and stuff like that. So let's do it like this. What I definitely need for this scene will be seal from the front, because I don't have that yet. I need the axis from front, and also here I not only need the background but the taxi from side, but nothing more. Okay, then let's see back to the notes. Journey begins, taxi, inside taxi from interior car, so it's easier. So then I want the same scene, but additionally there's like a deck of cards there. So let's do that. Surely this is a deck of cards. And then that would be raised with a seal hand, and then I need to make the face of the seal somehow super happy. And less creepy as it looks now. So I need that happy seal here. So Winter should know that, because I wouldn't have that at this point. I would just have the standard seal face. Happy seal face. Then I need the deck of cards. And then we again like still have the character here, right? So let's have this, and then for the character face, what do I do there? Oh, and I definitely for the later, sooner thing here, I want idle animations. I think I already have an idle animation for this at this point. So I only need idle seal front animation. And I think I want normal character face. Normal character face here. But they still like move a little up and down, like just idle things. And then I think here I also want seal eyes to char animation, so that the seal is looking over, and then I get the next frame where the next scene. I guess those are more frames. Like again, I have no idea how things are called. I never did anything related to movie or storybooks or like any planned longer project thing. So maybe those are like the frames, maybe, and then this together, right, would be a scene. Or like all of this is just one scene. So I'm not sure how to call this. I just go with every single one is a scene for now. So it's just clear what I meant when I say that, even if though it's not actually correct. Okay, so we have that. We have the seal. We have the normal face here. And then now we need the raise card animation. And then my idea was that the character should get really big eyes. And looks at the deck of cards. And then switches to Insane Cat. So let me look those up if that will be possible. Insane Cat. Open in new tab. So this will again will be I think a problem, because this isn't like functioning as the body, right? I cannot just let me undo this. I cannot just put that here, because the cat zooms in and out and moves, and it wouldn't be anchored here where I need that. But I might use like the first part starting from here and then stop there. So I'll just use some frames where it sticks. And then the question would be if I want to do the big eyes at all. Because I think I just want to go and character eyes move to look at cards, and then the next thing will be char. But can I do that? I think I can't because I will like use a cutout face. So I cannot just easily animate that. So I think what I want to do will be char face switch. To first like interested face. Let me see if we have something for that. Maybe some boss champ thing. I think that might actually work. So let me open this. So I was oh no, that's not the right way. Let me click on this, open that, and then pull this over. So this will be the first phase, I think. So we do not interested phase, but boss champ, and then to insane cat. So we need those here. Boss champ and insane cat. Do we need face here? No, we took the normal face. Okay, so we have this. We switch to insane cat face. And then the seal shall be stepped. Stepped, yeah. So I think I thought for a moment if I would want to use a normal knife at this point and not the super big one, because this is like in the past, so it would be possible to use just a normal knife. But I think I want to have the bigger one because that will make it more random. So I think we do this scene here also, and then I have no more space and will need a new one, but then like those or those frames and this scene together like is one thing, right? So let's add that here. So how do I want to do this? I think I want different ways of killing the seal every time. So I don't and also like this wouldn't work in the or maybe I also don't need taxi here, because cutting from the taxi will make clear that we are now in a taxi. And if I instead do like seats, that would already be enough. So I think I want taxi interior. Interior. And like cut that away. And then it would be like the same as this. I find it interesting how often I find something of scenes or frames I did before, and then notice, oh yeah, that needs to be done there, or that is missing there, or that could be changed. But I guess that's also due to me never having done anything like this before. Okay, so I think this wouldn't need to be too long. So it would be fine for me if the result in the scene if the result of the scene would be, let me do this bigger. The seal here, and then the big sword, just through it, and then for sure blood somewhere. That's not blood color, that's black. Let me switch to while she sleeps. Newest record. Okay. And then like I want this to happen, right? And the question would be how I do this. Because the character would have this facing direction in this. And let's take another color. Like the character will always have like some facing direction. It will never be straight front. Already from the beginning, and then also so I can like do this running animation. So therefore, this will already be tilted towards the driver seal, and therefore I might not need to do like a turning moving animation before it would make like sense from the perspective that the sword would be put into the seal. So I think if that won't work, I will just get even closer to the seal and not show the character in this situation, so that I can just show the sword. What color did I use sooner? Red, I think, for movement. Orange. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So let's do purple. Like the sword should move like this. And then it just slowly starts and goes in there. So to do that, we already have the sword, we already have the seal, the driver. So what we need will be seal deformation to step seal. That's one thing, and then sword movement. So those are the two things here, right? We already have all assets we need, I think. So let's save this and think about it. So we have this looking at the cards, switching to insane mode, and then switching to the insane mode, like this to this. Then we have the sword cutting through. And then where are we? Stabbing. Okay, and then we fade or switch cut to black again. And then the voice line will be something like, here the lies begin, telling the story a little different. So I think I need a new document here. So let me hide this for a moment. Save and export it. And then create a new one so I can continue. Because I think I want to get through with all of this today and then just be done with that. Because even though it like helps lay out everything, it's definitely a little draining to do this and like focus and think of all I do here, and then the results are also not too entertaining because I'm just drawing really ugly sketches and notes some things. But I said that already. I want like everything for some reason of this project to be on stream. I like that idea. So that's why I do it anyway, even though like I don't think this is currently too entertaining, especially if the context of the stream is missing and why some of these things might be funny. So I should have them. So let's do a new sketch, same size. And then directly save that. And then when I have that, I will show screen again. Because I have not attached the keyword right now, I need to like draw with the pen the text, and then it makes a number or like any letter out of it. But my handwriting is really bad, so it didn't recognize that and draw Z's all the time instead of a 2. But we're ready now, I think. So let me switch back. Yeah, okay. And then let's directly cut this and make more sense of what out of this than last time. So we split it like this. We are smarter now and directly draw the canvases. And then we also, I think, don't need to actually count them. So let's go with black, zoom in. Last scene was to black, fade to black, and then after that we go to the streaming view again. So to just sketch that, we have I think I should also like oversize the camera so that the face will actually be seen. And then here please give me this tool. Thank you. Here we have again the face, right? And then the body thing. And then this will be again the character with the two big swords. I'll see if I want to make them like massively oversized to give it like kind of what's the word, caricature? What is that in English? Caricature. Caricature, I think. So that might be a thing I want to do, to have the swords really big. Malenia, Elden Ring, fight, images. Open this in a new tab. Not this, the picture, please. So we again would have Melania here with like this some kind, this helmet, and then a body. So the question is if I want to do the exact same thing. So I think I don't need to draw another background. I don't need, so like this will be fine. I don't need to do this or this. We have all these assets, which is nice. But I think I want to do a different stabbing death scene, because like last time the idea was that the sword is just poking through forth and back, and that will be the animation. Shouldn't have saved, takes way too long. And that was the animation. So like Melania has their water, how's that written? Ball? Let me see, like this, a new tab. So we have like this, right? So I think I wanna maybe try if I can do this. But maybe just move the sword up and down and nothing more in animation, so it's not too much effort. And then do like, try this effect, to lay this effect above it. Wonder how I would do that. Well, I would just do some white transparent circles, I think, with like a border, and then move this border some way. So I think I would be able to do that. Which would mean that I need here for animation water. I think it's written somehow like this. The waterfowl effect. I would need that. Oh, and interestingly, asset-wise, I didn't note which audio things I need, so I definitely need to do that too. But I noted those already, so I think that will be fine to add after I did the animation stuff. Or like when I do them, I get it, so I have the exact time frames. of how long things are and how much time they take. So what I think I missed in the last one, and therefore let's save and open the other, is that for the first scene, I already want the face of the character. This is not how I wanted to open it. For the face of the character, I want like a mouth moving animation, like that is in South Park. Let's see, where do we have it? Here. Before we load, we better also save it in another format that I want to load later, just in case. Take this. And then we again have the problem that it doesn't detect my language, but it worked this time. Okay, seal project 2. That's fine. So let's export that and then I show screen again. So let me go there and open the first one. And then here with all these, the idle character movement, we'll also need an idle mouth open close movement. And this is surely not idle, but talking. So let's save that, export that. Yes. And then switch back to the new thing. So when we're in the new scene, the second time we visit the stream scene view, there, 1 second, do the export as this. Yes. There we won't need any new animation, I think, except the waterfowl. And I think we maybe don't even want to do the waterfowl yet, but we'll see, because I think there will be one more scene with the stream. At least one more, I think. So maybe I'll just do a bunch of killing scenes of Melania and just loop them. So let's open this one, project 2. Like do a bunch of things and just loop them, right? So stabbing the you died thing, next waterfall, you died, all of that. But if I do that, then I would need a running back there animation of the character, which would be more effort again. So I think for now I'll just loop waterfowl over and over again. And in the other scene loop the stabbing, and then maybe in another scene I do like some slashing down or something like this. So we have waterfowl effect here. And then what else do we have here? Do we need anything new? We have the standard face expression, we have the background, we have the characters, we think we have everything here. Except maybe note that the big star thingy here. Maybe I need Elden Ring run back us you died scenes, and then I just loop different death scenes in parentheses each same each stream scene. Stream scene. Okay, so we noted that. Let's see what I wanted to do here. Okay, we have the taxi scene, telling the story a little different, same stream view, and then I want the voiceover from that moment where the streamer actually told a taxi story, which then was funny because everyone pretended it wouldn't be real. So I now give them like the real background, what actually happened, and then do this. So for that I want to have back forward face switch with copium emote water however that is written effect. So that would be the new assets here. Okay, so let's see, I think just do standard copium here. So let me search for that real quick. Copium. So can I use this? Let me show you. So this would be copium, right? I think I can do that. I'll just flip this so that here there would be copium, and then, you know, like this, and then the mask. So I think I can just flip that, map it so that just the face without this blue part of the frog will be here, and then like the face is looking in that direction, right? So I think I should be able to do that, and then while the story is told, there'll just be some switches to copium in between. Maybe not too long, so that you might not even recognize the first time I do the switch. And then after, because like this story is a little longer, after some time where the story is told, then you like get longer parts where the copium is, and then maybe also do the copium parts fitting to the voice lines where there's something that, like especially that would be the lie. So we do that. We have this all, we have the taxi. The notes I have here are like in something where when I click in it, it scrolls back up, which is super annoying because I lose track on where we're. So let's see, where are we? Here. Right, tells the entire taxi story. And then here for this transition, we use stop button press scene. So that again then will be stopping the stream, the same as the last time. And then let's do that smaller. So we have stream and button press. Then we have running at the pole, and I think I'm fine with reusing like exactly this scene. So slashing the CO. So we just reuse what we did before, and then we do that, and then go to black again, and then give get another voiceover where we let's sketch this as bad as possible to be quick. Stick to swords and that character. So here we have something like fulfilled like never before. The character moved to the poles and time flew by. So I think this makes no sense as I done it here, because the pole killing cannot be here right now. So what I think should happen is that this should go to black or text with the with happier than ever voiceover, and then it goes to either the seal killing at the pole or to the next scene. So I'm not sure about this yet. Let me see what the next scene would be. Fulfilled this never before streamer moves to the polls. Time flew by. Repeated cycle of stream day and kill at night. I think I actually want to cut this from my idea. This is not needed. So we cut to black, we have that voice line, voice over, and then we cut to the next streaming scene. Where like my idea was that we have the seal killing all over the world. So it will be at the poles at one point, and the desert, in like a jungle or something. But I also had to cut some part entirely because there's no voiceover for that anymore because the streams are gone. So I might as well not go with that idea and just cut that. Though at some point, like, all seals must be killed for the story. So I guess I would need some point where I cut between stream and killing with different backgrounds and then cut into another scene. So let me read my notes here. So what I did here is I said a saying of them erased in that time, every day's the same but better, which is another voice over. So I think I want to go with that. We already have the insane cat emote here, which I want to use. So I think I directly want to start with insane cat. So I don't want to switch to it as an animation, but directly, so maybe do this. So it's nothing new. Start with insane cat face. So I start with that. I come from the black, from the saying, and then go into this, have the voiceover of the insane thing, and then I do what I try to do here and go button press to, and then I wrote here seal kill at desert. Repeat this 2 times with jungle and plain. Okay, so here's where I would do that. But I messed up things here because like the next thing would be everything seemed perfect till one day something was no longer to be found, which would be the seal. No longer seals to kill. Okay, so I have 2 ideas. I had 2 ideas there. One was to first kill all seals at the North or South Pole or whatever, and then switch to doing that all over the world. But I think I could just cut that. And because I already cut the moving part to the North Pole, to the pole. So I think that would be fine. So that now I can do like the button press and then go into a new scene where I like have same char and here running, but shorter. This wouldn't be funny again, I think. So we have that. But we have like desert background. And again, this like for sure makes no sense at all, right? Because seals wouldn't be in the desert, but like random stuff sometimes is funny, so I think we'll try that. And then what we need is a new type of killing the seal. So seal D, because it shouldn't be too similar. Seal deformation. And maybe here we do it like this and ram the lower part in there. Seal deformation of head. We need the char in sit position or char to sit position. And then char sort handle ramming. Then we have the next thing. Repeat this, so we now cut to stream scene, cut to button scene, cut to this, which will be for sure this is a jungle, right? What else would it be? Jungle background. Again, note here that this should be long so that we can also use it to move it in this direction for the running part. So we do the same thing here, like this, which will be the same. And then we need another way to killing. And I think here I want to do the stabbing as in the car. So seal stabbed deformation. Char sort stabbing animation. And I think for all of these I want also like the same head emote, right? So it should be this while the stabbing happens. So I basically use exactly the same thing, but then just change the killing in the end. And then I also want like, you know, some green area, plain style. Plain, I think it's written like this. Background long. This is getting crazily much effort to do, I think. Which is kind of a downer because like I really want to do this. And I think I definitely started, but I just you know, not thought about how much effort it actually was, like just imagining some scenes and some switches, and then just this, creating those 3 backgrounds will be so much effort if they will have actually details. Let's save here, as we now have a moment to think about another way of killing a seal. Oh yeah, I know one. We had another emote where there were lasers from the face. So I think I will reuse that. I will use the laser angry emote, and then seal melting deformation, and then char holding sword, but eye lasering the seal. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think that would be nice. And then what I need to think about is the order of these 3. If I might want to go in like a logical order and maybe do the desert last. I might even, so let's do some notes here. Let's give this purple, and do a note, maybe replay adjusted whole scene here. So we play the pole scene again at this point, which we would have done here before, and then we first do this then as the second after the pole scene. So then the surprise comes a moment later. And you first think, okay, fine, we're just seeing pole killing, and then you see killing in the jungle. Then even weirder seal killing in the desert. And then you expect like either a cut or and like increased intensity craziness, but then we just go to the plane. And then for sure there need to be music in the scenes, right? So whatever music there will be like intensifying, and then at 4 it will be just calm, and then the laser hits in. So 1, 2, 3. More intensifying music. 4, calm down music. Till laser kicks in. So I think that would be nice for this complex to have in this way. So definitely save this, and I read the notes again. So we have that. We have that now. We have the desert kills, jungle, plain, and now we cut to another voiceover where we have something like everything seems fine till one day there were no longer seals. So we would have a switch to black here. Don't know why I know this time and haven't noted it the other times, but we have switched to black here. Then we switch back to another streamer view scene. Like this, right? Head, body. So one more of this scene, and then we here would need the sane cat emote. Let me open that. Sane cat. Cannot find it right now. Let me see at 7 TV maybe. Sane cat. Open a new tab. Yeah, so this is what I want here. The question is if I want to do the switching here like I did with the let me see. If I want to do the switching here like I did with the copium, which is flashing now and then, or if I want to do like this and switch to insane cat. I think I want to do the fourth back switch. The thing is that in the scene before, right? Here we like have everything the same here, but we have the inset cat, right? The question is if I want to have an insane cat here all the time, or if I want to switch somehow. Hmm. Let me see. We have the copium scene here. Then we switch to black heavier than ever after Insane Cat. I think I want to not start with it. We do use Insane Cat here, but we do that the same way as with copium and then do it the same way later. So Insane Cat. And then also I want wowers here. And then we do phase switches between normal wowers and insane cat. And then down here we do phase switches between normal and sane cat. And then also let me grab or maybe not wowers. Maybe feels strong. Yeah, maybe like this. Open that here, show this. So I think up, I want to not use wowers, but rather use field strongman. That gives it even more insanity, I think, to switch between normal insane cat and this happy cry face. Fields strong and so let's note that here. And then also I think for these repeated loops, right, we have here between the things, and then would also have here, I use exactly this animation. And then if that is not nice, I can always think about changing that and giving more details, more differentiation. I really hope that in the end this wouldn't be like in a state that isn't funny, isn't good or anything, and that I then would need to put so much effort in it that I no longer have interest to actually do that. But we'll see. So phase switch between normal and sane cat. And then let's see the notes. Longer find seals to kill. So we have that scene view, and then there is a I am insane, I am crazy, and stuff like that voiceover, which I will play in that moment. And then originally, right, it was planned that there was a scene with the moving to the North Pole, which isn't there anymore and also is no longer needed, makes no longer sense. as we like explore the whole world to kill all seals. So we have the button switch again. Button stop, button scene. And then I think we'll just go into a close-up. Maybe not a close-up. So what I want is to have the character to stand somewhere like alone. And then do a zoom on the face. So let's do the second frame like this maybe. So I want definitely want zoom on face. The question is what background I want here. I'm thinking about maybe switching all the backgrounds that I have and reusing them here. So the question is, do I want to switch through them in the bigger or the zoomed way? Because when it's zoomed, they might not... well, that's not true. They can be visible because when I zoom in, they're just bigger then. So I think I want to go planes first. So I'm starting in the start with planes, zoom on face, face, switch, normal, 2, and now we need a sad face. Sad. No, not sad enough. Maybe cry. Oh, I need to show this even though I don't think I will use that because that animation doesn't work like in my frame. But I find that really good. So we want cry emote. I wonder which I normally use. I think I would use something like people hands or something like that. But let's see what options we get here. Where there is people cry, like this one. But I also not love that one. Let's see. Let's just type hands. Hands. New tab. yeah, I think I want to go with this. I might also like pay attention in stream what crying emotes would be used, but I think I want to do this and then cut out the hands and the head and put that on top. So normal and PP hands. And then as acid I need PP hands, the hands cut out and face cut out. We don't need new assets here. We should have everything. So switch normal PP hands. That should be more left. Normal, sure. PP hands. And then switch backgrounds opposite order or reverse order. So then we start here in the planes. Oh no, I think my tablet turned off. Let me see if I can do something about that. I hope we didn't lose progress there. Okay, I'm restarting it right now. We'll see. There's like sometimes a problem with the tablet when I charge it while using it. That there are some touch inputs that shouldn't be there. For sure, I mistyped the password. Let's just hope we didn't lose too much progress. Actually, I wonder why I didn't got a notification that it turned off. Because I didn't feel like it told me that it's actually empty. Okay, it just closed. So we will have the last state that was saved. That's annoying. Everything's working great today, right? The record player doing like the loudness things, this now, perfect day. Yeah, we lost quite a bit here. And I think I want to, oh no, this is also gone now. I think I want to just draw that from the screen, right? So from the stream, so at least we can easily recover. But let me reset this so that I actually can show the screen again. And then let me also switch to another record of them. Let's do this one. And then I think I need to go to okay, I think we're back. Though the cable is a little short. So let's see if we can do this. Let me pull up the stream. Twitch. And then like no, Twitch, maybe this. Then stop that. Videos, current stream. Mute that. Let's see what we already have and what we don't have. This is already new, so have this, have that. Sorry that you can't see, but I'm just looking what I already have and whatnot. Will just be a moment. So I did that. Then I adjusted the starts width and removed that. Let's do that. Insane cat. And yeah, we didn't use hours. We wanted to use feels strong man. And then here we have face switches, normal, insane cat, feels strong man. Let me see what else we did here. Yeah, we just switched that back. And then I think this looks the same. What we have here new is this again. Right, so we have that. This will be sane cat, and here it's face switch normal sane cat. And then let's see what else we get here. Let's save this while I'll keep watching. So annoying that the tablet turned off and now I have to like redo the last 15 minutes or something. I think I can skip this. Okay, yeah, so I think this is the last that I can just draw now or redraw. Okay, so let me redraw this real quick and then I'll talk again. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? All right, we have the background here. And then we have the notes. Okay, and then for the animation side, like we only need that asset, but we definitely need the emote animation nodes, which was that we started with the planes view. Then we have the zoom on face, and then we have the switch from normal to people hands. And then we switch, and that is where we stopped because the tablet turned off. Then we switch through backgrounds in reverse order. And then directly let's save this so we have it. And I guess that was what we lost. Let's see if there was anything more. Okay, so at least I think it didn't turn off in a moment where I was saving and then corrupted the file or something. That would have been worst. Okay, let's also do the export save. And then let me see my notes on where we are. So we now have the, everything seems fine till one day no seals were there. Then there's the sane cat scene, which will be this one. And then after that we see like the character in the different backgrounds just standing there crying. Button press, zooming on the face, switching this between scenes, and then there should be a long black. Long black screen. The same that we had like somewhere at the start, where we then had this switch between chapters, right? The first long black was from the introduction to the past, where then the taxi part happened. Then we now got chronologically to this point, and then we now have another cut chapter-wise. So let's see what I noted to happen next. Long black and then back to right. And now we have an entirely different scene here. But let me go to the toilet real quick and then we'll continue with that. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure yet how I should sit now that like I have the cable here. But maybe this works. Okay, so I hope this works now and there's no problem with like loading while drawing. So the next scene, we'll now be using another asset from which was created like by other chatters in that stream, and that is like a cultist, the cultist version of the stream's, how's that called? Mess kit. Let's see. Yeah, mess kit or mascot or whatever. So that's what like the next thing will be here. So in that scene, where is it? Here. Light goes on, and then these cultists get visible more and more. So they look like they have like this shape, some about this shape, and they like more chunky, and then they have a candle in front of them, and they hold that candle. So I think I need to redo, sadly redo those emotes or those this cultist thing, because it wouldn't align with the style. And I also want like the light of the candle when it ignites to slowly ignite the model, the character, like this one, right? So it should start slow and then light more of it. So I need the cultist emote, and I think I need to redo it. And then for the animation, I need the lighting. So candle lighting effect, which I think will just be a big yellow circle, and then I slowly increase the size and slowly increase, and it will have like what is that, Farbverlauf, that is a gradient, right? So there will be a color gradient so that to the outside, and then I increase the size and I give it a gradient from the color to transparency. So that should give it the lighting effect, I think. So I will do that candle lighting effect, and then lighting several cultists after each other. And that will basically be this scene. So we're now in a new chapter, right? And then in this last chapter, they are introduced. They are just, they should just represent chatters, right? So they try to do something here. Let's see the notes. So they get lighted, cut to a circle of them, but you cannot see the middle, right? So I need to position them somehow like this, right? So you will not see the middle. Right, they all facing in that direction. And that means that I need to create back and side view cultists. Which is a bummer to need to do that, but whatever. And then I want like I think I want a room background. Like I'm not sure if I want room background here, or I also want that in the darkness and have them just slightly lighted. I think I want to do this in the darkness. So what I need to do is find lighting way that makes sense. Because like if they hold their candles before them, we wouldn't see their back at all. So I would need to see how I do that. Maybe I do the reverse circle here, which is dark outside and gets transparent inside, and then the other way around, so that I have much light here and less light there, and I just add that to every cultist. But we'll see that. So that would be the next scene. I want no animation here, but and I want that here too, so I don't need that there. I want idle lights effect. So some flickering. And then let's see the notes again. Circle of them, can't see the middle. And then I want a cut to like the other side. And then there will be the is seal, specifically the last seal existing. And so they stand around that. So I will need an alter, the English word, alter. Yes, okay. I'll need to do that, and then I just place them around this and use the same asset as this one. And we already have a seal idle animation, so I just use that. I use the idle lighting animation. That all will be fine. And then the voiceover in that moment will be without like noticing of the streamer. The chat had found out the secret and started like worshipping seals to try to restore the sanity of the streamer and stuff like that, and to like restore the world order and bring back seals. But then on the same time, like, did they hide enough or not? And can keep the secret of this mysterious golden seal they try to bring into the world to save everything. Right? In the end, everything is about saving the world in any bad animation and movie like the one I do here. And then from this, we have like this short voice line overlay, while this goes to black again, and then goes again to our already known streamer view. So I think I definitely will do some killing animations, what I did for and said, like killing death screen of Melania, right? Like we get this, for example, we get a stabbing, a slashing, whatever, and then I just loop them. So in the streamer scenes, there will be always there will always be like the same things, but as they mix and I start with different ones, that would be fine. Because I have a lot of them, so I think I need to do something like that. I cannot come up with another way of killing every time, so I will do like 4 things and loop them instead. But therefore then I need the you died, which will be easy to do, and then I will need maybe some standing up from the grace in Elden Ring, right? Do that. So I do the scene with the grace and the character standing up, and then the dying scene again. Back to death screen, grace, dying scene, like loop that. Okay, let's save again. Do not lose this. And then let's see where we are. So we're back at streamer view. I noted the I hate everything voice line from a certain clip of playing Bloodborne level 4. Blood level 4, I think is it. So then I said streamer voice line of chatter reading don't kill seal. And I said alternative the golden seal, I'm gonna kill the golden seal. So I think here I want to start with Insane Cat. And then do the I hate everything. And then I think what I want to do here, and I should note that there, I want to do it that I cut together words. So that it be don't kill the last seal. And then let her say the last question mark in the sense of that there seems to be something fishy to find out, and then switch here to the emote, switch to and then we need the which would be, let me show that. Which would be this. But I think before I need to switch to a sus emote. Let me see which one. So that we switch to sus. When we have sus, we read out the chat message, which I would need to put on screen somehow, I think. Right, so we use this, which is SAS G. So what we need here is give me some highlight. This I want in another color, maybe this. Right, so what we want here is like do this in between those. Here we want zoom at chat message while reading it. And then interesting will be which chatter. And I think I'll honor someone that doesn't chat often currently, but is missed there. So most likely use that username to reference them. So does this scene work this way? Let's save. Next, from next igloo. Oh, it's scrolled again, sorry. We have this, right. So we go to SAS, we go to don't kill the last seal in chat. Then we ask the last, then switch to ha emote. Switch to black again. And then because I think we in this scene ended with a voiceover saying, but will the chatters be able to hide a secret or ever hide a secret from the streamer? Now there should be some tension, so I think this black should be little longer. And then let's see what the next scene will be. And this I think will be the last scene. And then after that it's again a long black and then the end screen with credits. Where I'm also thinking about which part I might be able to ask people to help on, like maybe the backgrounds from that community so they can also contribute, or maybe ask someone to do the voiceover or help with the cutting or like reviewing what is funny and whatnot. And then give like honorable mentions to those parts of others that done crazy creative stuff there that inspired parts of this. So let's see. Cult circle view, single cultist view. Okay. So I think how I want to do this is I get the same scene again we had before with the seal, which turns out to be even worse drawn every time, like all here. Then we have one cultist in front, and then have some of them in the background. So I can use the altar again. I can use all of them again. What I need here will be cultist deformation. Of stabbing themselves. And then this should cut to light flash. Light flash thunder sound. Light flash thunder sound, right? So we go back to this view. This one, this cultist kills themselves. We flash to white. We have the same thing again. Maybe exactly the view how that was before. So more zoomed in. And then I have a variant of this seal with ears. So the expectation of everyone would be that this seal would now be golden. But everything that changed is that it now has ears. So golden seal with ears version. So that would be like a nice moment, I think, because you expect it to be golden and then it just has ears, and that's it. Thinking about if I need to do more like here, if I need to think of more things animation wise that I need to do. But I think we'll have the candle flickering to make the background with the cultist better. We have just an idle animation of the seal. The seal definitely should look just happy in that moment. And then I think the focus will be on this animation. And I think I don't need to specify it because I don't need, or maybe I need a knife for that. That's fine. Knife to use. Yeah, that's stupid addition. So we need a knife there. And then with this knife, that should be all information we need here, all the assets we need here. Then here we also have everything. We have this one. Also, it should be way bigger. So way bigger. And then let's also do broken altar. That shouldn't be too hard to do and gives it more impact. So this is like shattered into pieces. And then we need maybe some idle animation for that doofy or that seal doofy, or we do something else like looking in the camera or something like that. But let's see. So we have the cult view. We have single cultist sacrificing for the magic, whatever. Seal is replaced with the seal with the ears, the dog ears. And then what I want to do here then, golden seal looks around. Maybe it should also have seal shining effect, but I'm not sure yet. And then the cultist deformation to a happy face. So they think everything's fine, everything worked. And then we get next door slams open. So I need to position these things so like from the start that I have like some empty space here maybe, and then here I can have, this sucks that the door looks like them at the moment. I can have like a door slammed open, so I want this in an animation to move open, right? While everything else looks the same. So here I need door slams open, door slams open animation, and I need another door. Bus. And there also should be lighting, right? So this should be really bright and there would be shine from the door and you don't see anything. It's just the open door. This is the last the last scene frame we have here. So I think I'll just put it down here because we're nearly done. But let's save again. Please let me save. Okay. So the door slams open. And then we get basically the same scene again as in the beginning with the seal and the character looking at each other before the character tries to catch the seal and kill it. So what I want to do here, I think I need another frame because this will be actually some more scenes to draw, like maybe 3 or 4 before we're done. So I don't want to squish that down there. So let me hide the screen and create a new file. Need to export the current file again so that I have it in a format that I can use in other things too. Now let's create a new scene. And then let me directly save this. Okay. So we save that, we take our purple outline again and draw like, if we cut it here. We draw like some more rectangles here. I think that should be enough. So then go to drawing and go to black, and then the next scene we have like the character close up. Need to think about what face that should make. Then we have a cultist close up, and then we have the CEO. Okay, we have the CEO with dog ears close up, and then we loop this. So how do I do that? Let's just write that down. Second time showing last 3 frames. Okay. And then I think I want some like happy face for the character, but like evil happy. So let me search some emotes. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Let me see. Gamba. Yeah. That sadly has a really bad quality, but whatever. So this would be the idea. So I need the gam bitch emote, and then I think at this point this is clear that if I have this body, it will always be that character, so I don't need to worry about showing the actual face, but I can directly start with this. So start with Gamba, and then here I need to cut out hands, and then let me start another record of them. This record I actually have as vinyl, but yeah, sadly somehow the audio levels don't work today for the newer record player, and that switched between loud and quiet all the time, so we'll just listen to it here. And then I think I want here just have cultist do we have like the shake emote maybe? Emotes, shake. Oh, I messed up. Shake. So I think I will the cultist to look like this. Cultist, shake, face, redo. Shake face redo, and then animate the shaking. So we do that. And I think this one should have no reaction. So let's note that here as an info. No reaction, just idle CO. So we cut Gamber, then shake, no reaction, Gamber, shake, no reaction. And then are done with that part. We have all this, we have this part, and then maybe I need a reaction, because in the next scene, the golden seal should run from the character, and that wouldn't make sense if they didn't react before. So let's get rid of this idea and then do first time, no reaction to char, second time this kind of case, animation, how to put that, to animation, right? So we have the no time, no reaction. We get there the second time, then we start with the normal one and then go to this. So we then go to the O reaction, so the golden seal now realizes what is happening. And then we here do this again. We here do the double scene thing again, where we have the redo run scene, redo run scene with the, and this is like a note, right? Redo run scene with the seal with ears. And then what we do here is switch through all landscape backgrounds. So that would happen here. We don't need any new assets, but we need to align those animations. And then I want them to get back to the cultist room. So maybe let's save here. I wonder how I do that, because I always have the cuts where they're running with the background. So if I just do a cut then and have them, how do I have them running back there? So I think what I do is, like, I show the seal running planes. I show the show the character running plains, then the seal running ice, character running ice, desert, desert, jungle, jungle, and then I could show the seal in the same room again. But does that look good? So I see them running. Cut, 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 cut. I think that is fine. If I then cut to a moment where, let me sketch that. Cut to a moment where there are like the cultists standing here. The broken altar is here. Like the door is open here. With the light like shining from there still. And then I put the seal with the ears here. Like heavily breathing. And then like how did I do this? So I slammed the door open and then wanted to just do the Gamber face, right? So what I would need to do for another scene then, and let's do the notes in a second. So I actually need more of those, because I did too few on the left side. Let's do more of them. Okay. So let's go to black, do this. So then I would need another scene here. With the cultist again on the side, the broken altar, the seal, and then the open door. And here I need the character in, right? So if I do that, will that work? So we have these scenes, the cuttings, we have the scene, the doofies there, we have a scene, and like if those are like, I think jump cuts is what they're called, so we jump cut all the time, that should be fine to not have an animation of this character entering the room. Right? So what I want to do here, I think we just go with this for now. What I want to do here is seal heavy heavy breathing animation. And then with the heavy breathing animation, we're fine here. We get the transition with like some bang sound or something. I'm not sure yet. Heavy breathing, and here we because we are in this running, right, we still have the where is it, like this face, and And I want to switch from switch face from this is some hyper, right? How is it called? I'm not sure at the moment. Hyper. 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 I can't find it. I thought it was something like Gashi or something like that, hyper. No, maybe it's written differently, but it doesn't matter. Like, we want this face here, whatever it's called, and then switch from that to normal face. So I'll see how that works out, if that works. So we again at the cultist, I plan to use the DD here, because like we run all the way, we are back here. But I think that makes not so much sense here, because the reference will not be clear, because they actually moved around the globe and not stood in one place and only moved like several meters. So we not do that. Instead, we switch to normal phase. And then there we, in the next scene, we'll have only the doofy. The doofy seal. And then the character. And then, like, again, killing the seal with a sword. And I think the differentiation that I want to do here would be to duplicate the sword and have two swords slashing. So they should move like up and down here. And then therefore the notes would be like, we do take the same sword, I think, but we need a double slashing, double sword slashing, double sword slashing. Which face do we want here? I think we want the Field's strong man face again. So we want Field strong man face, double slash sword, and what we need is the seal with ear deformation into the blood pedal. Is that the word? Pizza? Pizza. puddle is the right thing, but it's written with an U. So that would be blood puddle. Because this scene then should also be like really long. So that's definitely safe now. So this scene should be long, right? This would be way too long. I think like I originally planned to fade to black here and then give the credits. But I think I want to do a fading a little. So fade to fade to what? How do I call that? Fade to no, not fade to. Slowly add overlay layer, add transparent overlay layer to separate slashing from text. Run credits over the slashing. Fade to black at some point while text keeps running. Okay, let's save this. Stabbing the golden seal. Fin credits. Okay. I think we have the entire storyboard now. Please let me save that. Three. Okay. So we should have the entire storyboard now. Let me look at this, if we need more assets here. The fade screen, I wouldn't even count an asset. For this scene, we already have the sword and use the other. We have the character and their position. I think we have everything here. So I guess that will be it for today. Let me see if I can show them all together or not. Let's create a new folder and call that just CO. And then we move all of them in there. And zoom in on that. We'll see if that works. One second. open. Okay, this works. So let me go back. Okay, so we have all of these, and let me get rid of this one here. So that's it for today. We had part of this, like the left side, yesterday already, and then we did all of the right side here. We did all of those scenes today, and then also all of these. And I wonder how long this video would be if fully done. But I think this is like huge progress, because now I could just start and create assets, or maybe just start and try to do the first scene and stuff like that. So I'll be happy with that. And I'll not play Magic today, I think, because it's already late now. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see with what. Maybe I'll do just Magic, or maybe some coding and then Magic, or I might just start doing assets for this one. So yeah, we'll see. So until then, most likely be 9 p.m. my time, which is Europe Standard Time. Therefore, have a nice day.